and welcome back to another Motogp 24 video. Now yesterday we got our first patch of the life cycle of Motogp 24. For PlayStation it's 0.104, for Xbox it is 1.00400, and for Steam it should be 1.0.0.7 now, with all them stupid numbers out of the way. The only things have changed, so I'll start with the boring stuff. So there's minor fixes that they didn't tell us, which is worrying. I'll get to that in a second. We added the race director mode in online, so each year we get added back a mode that we had every year to take out. I'm not too sure why it needs to come back in a patch. I'm not too sure, to be honest, but it is the way it's happened for the last like 4, 5, 3, 6, 5 games. I'm not too sure, but every year it comes back in the weekend patch, so that's back. Probably won't make any difference to me, to be brutally honest. I don't think I'll ever use it. But the most important thing, and probably arguably the best thing of the early patch, is the rider and bikes of the Motogp class has been updated to the latest change of the current season. So we will have a quick look in a second through the bikes, have a look at the new updated aero, the new liveries, and just kind of check everything out. And then I'm going to do a few time trial laps just to double check that Milestone haven't done a little bit of sneaky and change a few things, because Milestone are very known for doing minor fixes and then the game plays totally different. So we're not going to do any like race or anything. I'm just going to do a few laps and time trials, see can I feel anything different, because Milestone have done this in the past where they've changed things. Now usually they don't do this close to launch, so I'm expecting nothing. Nonetheless, we need to make sure they haven't screwed us. So let's jump into looking at deliveries. Just quickly guys, if you do enjoy today's video, if you wouldn't mind, let me know with either a like or a comment, and maybe even consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks. Back to the video. So here is our shampoo. Ooh. So it's into this in the game. Like in the studio, this is cool. Anyway, we have the 2024 Desmodici. I do like Pecco's number, I must say. I like the style in it. Not gonna lie, other than the livery, I don't really see anything different. I don't like aero, so don't actually. Can I get closer? Get out of the way, Pecco. Quite cool to see all these little aero pockets they have. Like I was saying, I'm not really too much of a fan of the aero. It's not really for me, so I'm not like, oh, that winged air looks hella good and all this. Just does nothing for me. I'd prefer the 2004, 2005 bikes look better than these, and if you go back any further, the mid-90s, early 90s bikes look better than these, so I'm very old school in that sense. But anyway, deliveries are updated. Pecco looks devilishly handsome if I can find him. And yeah, let's move on. I'm going to look at basically one of each of the manufacturers and then we'll do a few laps. Next up, of course, is Bradley Binder. So, full factory KTM again. There's a lot of shit going on with these bikes. Look at that, like little kind of aero fairing again, you'd call it. Go back to like remember when it was like 2018 when they had like they couldn't have wings, so they had these like weird like double fairings they had. These are kind of back now, but they're just much more in depth. You can kind of see if I can't get in there. It's a shame. I want to make it over the bike. If I get, oh, I says that. Oh, I says that. Look what he does. You see, he's like properly pocketed. But yeah, and again, just the way the livery runs across it doesn't really show much off. Yeah, the Red Bull one is probably one of the better liveries, but it also does a very good job of just hiding stuff because you just don't see all the wingage and the little flaps and stuff on it. But yeah, pretty cool. Do like this KTM. It's probably one of my favorite bikes in the aero era. Next up, of course, is Maverick Vinales. And again, she's a meaty boy. Look at that meaty boy. I could focus on things, but it's more fun to get out of focus shots of Maverick Vinales. So it's like weird dead zones I keep hitting. I keep getting stuck on shit. Look, what is going on with the front of this? Pretty. Look at that shit. I could focus on it a bit better. Bring the custom focus out. Oh, no. He's lost it. He's lost it. I can't get the focus back. Oh, we're broken it, chat. We're broken it. Why is this in-game character thing so bad? Anyway, the aero is just crazy. Like, what's that thing behind on the fork towers with the little aero? So this isn't this like I don't think they actually run this in real, so I don't think this is even the right aero. Pretty sure that's what they ran in testing, but they never did it. Also, you have the little air and scoop at the back. I hate the way it doesn't fucking focus. Oh, I think I made it focus. Yeah, I did. I'm stupid. So that's 10 little fins I'm on about. But anyway, that's enough of Aprilia and Vinales. Let's on to the next one. Marini. I do like this Honda. I love the carbon in the get the after up. carbon kind of pattern in the back there like that. Obviously, like all the carbon in the intake as well. Front mudguard hugger, whatever you want to call it, full of carbon. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite liveries. I am definitely aiming to get this team in career mode at some. What am I hitting? Like what's? I can't do everything freely. But again, even the Honda looks pretty basic, and I can see even if I go here, still a lot of stuff going on. Like, so interesting to see. Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber. Anyway, onto the Yamaha. This livery, wow, this thing, wow. Wow, this looks a lot different. First off, we have this wang of an Acrobovic. Get inside it. Let me just change the focus again. Oh, that's what I want. That's it. The rear tail unit. Look how Ducati-esque this is. I apologize for how sensitive the controls are. They're a bit too much for this Audi unit for me. The Stegosaurus. That's very Ducati-like as well now. This thing just looks like a blue Ducati. It's a shame it doesn't go like one. They have the very... Again, like that's the KTM style. I'm learning so much about wings here. And also, carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Like again though, it just looks, maybe this is a milestone, but it looks like it's just planted on, whereas it pretty looks like it's like 3D printed and is made out of one. But yeah, interesting stuff. Can you see like the right height device at all? Can I get low enough? Don't think we can. No, we can't actually see the mechanism for it, but I'm shocked how meaty this rear tail unit looks. Looks proper wangage in this little carbon fiber bracket on there. Yeah, we got like the aero of an Aprilia at the front. Doesn't have the stupid F1 wing. Got the rear tail of a Ducati. The midsection of the KTM, and it's worse than all of them. GG Yamaha. So we're gonna go the man Fabio Quartararo, and we're gonna go to Sepang, do a couple laps, and I'll basically check in if anything feels different. I'm not too sure it will, to be honest, but still need to double check. Man, look how meaty that rear end looks. I cannot get over the ass on this M1. Sorry, yeah, I apologize. Oh, just look at it. Look at the size of that solid boxes they were called back in the day, the mass dampers on the Ducatis. Alright, oh, I liked a bit of a titanium. Is that meant to look like titanium at the end of the exhaust, or is it just like some sort of sleeve? Wow. Look how non-Yamahas does this look. I know I've said it already, but I can't get over that rear section. Look how different it looks. If you go back to 2006 until like maybe 2022, basically the tail unit of the M1 has been the same. This looks completely different, and like in there it's like still the same inside, but just has so much more meat to it. So they also have to try and figure out some of the issues with just rear grip. They have probably a much bigger mass damper in there now, just like the very similar situation that Ducati are in. Not going to say anything at the moment because I have a sneaking suspicion they've changed something, but I'm not going to say yet until I can confirm it out of a slow corner and see what else I can feel. But there's definitely something a bit different about this. So yeah, I can pretty much confirm to me immediately here. It does feel like the wheelies are less immediately. I noticed it out of turn 2. Turn 1 is not really an issue because you're only given a short squirt before you get out of the corner. Now they're still there, but they're nowhere near as bad. And again, I wouldn't say this Yamaha is pretty good. When I use the right height device out of, I suppose there's no really place I can use the right height device the next couple of corners, but when I use it out of the Rossi Marquez corner, it definitely felt a bit better. Other than that though, physics feel very much similar, so maybe they just slightly tweak the overall aero kind of effect on the bike. I can use it here. Again, it does seem to work. Mad is turning this much with the right height device on. Again, out of there, it just doesn't wheelie that much, it just kind of bobbles and bobs around a bit nicer. And like the traction's only on 3, so, or sorry, anti-wheelie is only on 3, which it's not like it's cutting more power, it just feels like it's doing its job better, so maybe that was slightly tweaked, so maybe they rebalanced the overall anti-wheelie performance and just its efficiency and stuff. So again, let me know in the comments, do you feel the difference in the anti-wheelie? It was something straight away I noticed, so I'd imagine it's been changed quite heavily if I've noticed it straight away like that. It does seem like the right device does more for the wheelies as well, because it seems like it just, instead of, we'll use it out of this final right here, and that'll be the end of today's video, but we'll just show it off that it seems like when you get out of this corner here, and I just nail it, it does wheelie just there, but then it just comes back down like the right ice would, and it just kind of keeps the front kind of down, whereas all along it was kind of third, fourth, fifth gear, and the front wheel would still be just kissing in the air and just kind of constant pulling up and stuff. So yeah, finish it off. Thank you all for watching it. Now, if you are watching on the day this is released, so the 10th of May, I will be streaming tonight some more GP24, so get yourselves involved there, join tonight, and hopefully I'll see some of you as always in chat. But anyway, thank you all for hopefully enjoying today's video, and yeah, definitely check out if these anti-wheelies is different to me, because it feels a lot different to me, so it must have changed somewhat, because it's immediately noticeable. But we're going to leave it there. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have enjoyed. Drop a like, subscribe, and I shall see you in a future Motogp24 video. Thanks for watching. Slán go fóill. Ciaban Viber.
Come on,